Music sounds so nice. As, well, the music from the intro. So, yeah, that sounds nice. I guess we'll go with that. Hey there, people of the internet world. It's Kibatu, the newest member of JCG, I guess. Hi, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. How you doing? I'm doing great. Yourself? Pretty good. Moving on. Anyway, welcome. I am not good at starting up. I'm sorry. Alright, so, welcome to Let's Play Adventures of Scarlet Curiosity. Adventures of Scarlet Curiosity is a fan-made Toho game. I say fan-made, but it actually is made by a specific company. But it is a Toho game that is a 2.5 3D-esque platformer, beat-em-up, shooter, bullet hell, etc., etc. And yeah, this is actually kind of like my first time playing. This is a Let's Play of a game that I'm doing blind, technically. So you're going to be seeing a lot of first reactions to a lot of things, and yeah, there's that. Though you do see it say continue and save states or whatever, this is just me getting used to the controls for one, and just understanding what the game is like. Because this is still my first time, I still want to have a feel of what the game is like. So, bear with me as I do this for the first time, try it out for the first time, and I hope you guys will enjoy this little experience, whatever word you want to use, this interesting thing with me, as we go on an adventure that incites the curiosity of a certain Scarlet Devil. Now, while we're going through this introduction here, there's a small intro here that's going to be played a little bit, just so we can, you know, get introduced to setting and like know what the setting is and whatever. But for anybody that doesn't know what Toho is, or what this is in particular, this is following two characters from the Toho 6 game, the Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, and it follows the two main antagonists of those games. I say antagonists because they were technically the villains, because Remelia was technically a villain in that game. A villain? Yes, villain. She's an evil villain. What is that? Violin? Was played with a villain? Whatever. But yes, Remelia was technically a villain. Oh my god, I did it again! I am so horrible at pronouncing words today. But yes, Remelia was the villain of Toho 6 Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. And the original Toho series themselves, they were bullet hell games. They were curtain bullet hells. And if you don't know what that is, if you remember Galaga, or say, oh, wasn't that a good word for that? Ikaruga, I guess? I don't know. But it's a 2D shooter bullet hell game that just plays like little girls that are firing more bullets at other girls. Let's put it that way. And this story is based around the two villains that are from that game, Sakuya Izayoi, who is the maid on the left there, and Remelia Scarlet, who is the vampire on the right. And yeah, it's focusing on these two because, well, they have their own story, while they try to make themselves at home, make themselves a name, and that sort of thing. So, while we're doing this, I guess I can go and explain a little bit about what Toho is, and maybe what it's like, how you can experience it, while also experimenting a little bit at what this game is like. So, let's go ahead and see what this game has to bring for us. What it can give us, if that's a better way of explaining things. Alright, so we are playing as Remelia Scarlet here, first off. So we have two stories, Remelia and Sakuya. We're playing as Remelia first. Remelia is a vampire who can move around, look around the room. You cannot move the camera, as far as I've figured out. So you're kind of stuck just walking around and exploring as much as you can around the place. Nice room, actually. Really, a lot of portraits. Is this what Remelia's room really is like? Or is this just a fan-made sort of thing? Wait a minute, all the portraits... Wait a minute. Yeah, she has 3 portraits that are the exact same thing. Why? That seems so bad. It just seems like in bad taste. I'm complaining, whatever. But anyway, as far as the story actually goes here, apparently there's been rumors around the human village and other places or whatever that there's been a giant monster known as the Mokale Mokele Mibimbibi. How the hell do you pronounce that name? How the hell do you pronounce that? In a game about Japanese pronunciations, Familia Scarlet Takuya Izayoi, how the hell do you pronounce that name? What the heck? That is not even a How? Japan, you're weird sometimes. I love you, but you're weird sometimes. Seriously. Alright. So after reading the newspaper and learning about a bit about what's going on, Vermillion decides to go ahead and head out for a little bit while it's dark, because that's the only time she actually gets out and about, so bleh. Let's do this. Let's do this indeed. Alright, so the game will be explaining a little bit about what's going to be happening here. But to give you guys a little rundown about what the controls are or whatever, you use the control stick or pad or mouse or whatever to move around. You jump with a button, you can attack, you can use other certain specials. You have 3 special buttons, which 2 of them do regular specials, which take a blue diamond, which one right now is that one, and the other one is that one. Those replenish over time, and they replenish rather quickly, so they're ammunition, technically, but you can use them, like, rather quickly. As for the third one, that takes ammunition as well, but it doesn't gain back naturally. You have to, like, defeat monsters and do stuff and whatever. So, there's that. On top of this, though, you can press the attack button and jump button. Not that. There we go. To do that. You just make a very threatening jump in the air. You can also glide, and you can jump and do that, which that's a pretty good way to actually go through this really quickly. Look at me go, look at me go, look at me go. It's so much fun. Alright, so Vermilia has to get warmed up and actually get used to fighting again. So she's off to fight some fairies, like this one. There we go. You can combo your attacks, you can do all that and whatever fun stuff. We'll go over the Sharp Claws in a minute here. I just want to go forward a little more because I think there is a point in time where it actually explains a little bit about equipment and such. Where it does give you a little bit of tutorial so they can understand what the equipment is, what your specials are, that kind of thing. Your claws can actually block Danmaku, which is what the bullets are called in this game. They're Danmaku. And it's called Danmaku, I don't know why it's called Danmaku actually, but Danmaku in particular for Toho is interesting because it's not made to kill. Danmaku used by only girls, as far as I've figured out. Danmaku does not kill, it just harms, and it just kinda... The girls in Toho, they only use Danmaku to harm and play around and do fighting or whatever, but they don't do it to kill. They're not technically allowed to kill, so there's that. Now, don't get me wrong on this, though, because people do die in Toho, because there are ghosts, there are, like, undead, there's all sorts of things. Alright, so, treasure chest. If you attack it, an item pops up. When you attack the item, you get another item. So that's how you get items in this game, and that's how items drops and how they get them, whatever. We already got plenty of items, so I'll just do this real quick. If you pause the game, you can actually go to the main menu here, and you can see a prologue. We're at Foggy Lake, so there you go. You have a newspaper, equipment, and skill selection. Skill selection, we'll go over that as we get more experience with this. Equipment selection, you can choose for what equipment you can use. You have your weapon, you have your armor, and you have your accessory. We have several weapons, so let's see what we have here. So we equip them, and you get the same thing. Okay, well let's equip one and actually do some more damage then, because that's nice. Right now we have no armor. Oh, we have a red scarf actually. Sure, why not? Any accessories? No? Okay. Alright, as for skill selections, we can see that we don't have anything else here, so whatever. And newspaper, we can read the newspaper, and, you know, if you really want to read, you can go ahead and read, pause the video and just read it a bit, and whatever, but, I'm not going to waste my time with this, so there's that. I still don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe. But it's like trying to say I have no idea. Let's see. There's that, and there's that. Alright. I think there is a reason for these newspaper clippings. We'll go over that when we get to that point. I'm pretty sure I know what it's there for, so we'll get to that point when we get to that point. But yeah, my attacks is already a lot stronger. It takes 2 hits to get rid of the fairies, so that's nice. I do need some HP though, and I think I can get it from something here. The wolves here are a bit more annoying to deal with. Ow. Come here, you little punk. Alright, so let's grab some. Let's just. Okay. Do this. There we go. Brooch. Brooch is an accessory, I believe. So Brooch gives a drop rate of plus 5%. But it also gives a skill point and recovery skill. So that's nice. Recovery skill meaning I get 3 blue diamonds instead of 2. So now I can do this a lot more. So that's nice. So I'm just gonna keep beating up dudes beating up fairies because fairies are a thing. Fairies are the most common of yokai, as far as I know. I know there's more yokai around, whatever, but there's just so much of them that it's kind of hard to keep up with. Alright, so with these mushrooms here, there's a thing about them is that if you don't try to chain attack them, they will just emit poisons all around them. So they do have these mushrooms here. They do have a counter attack. So you kind of have to watch yourself there. Though your claws can still stop them. As weird as that is. You know what? Get out of here. Yeah. All right. So moving right along then. Also, although this dive kick thing is still really nice and whatever, it doesn't do a lot of damage. It's really just for traveling's sake. So if you just want to backtrack a bit and go explore some different directions somewhere, you can just keep using that and whatever. You can get sort of a preemptive strike in it, so there's that. But that's really all the use I found for it so far. It just doesn't do enough damage to be viably useful for what you're going to be doing. So, to each their own, I guess. Alright, so beating up more fairies here. Again, so in the meantime, though, about the whole Touhou series in general, as I've explained before, all the girls only, in the Touhou series, you play as Reimu Hakure, Marisa Kirisame, and in later games, some other characters that just kind of have fun with their own things, so that's nice. But, with Reimu and Marisa being the main characters, they kind of have to deal with the incidents. Reimu kind of handles it because it's a hassle that the incident is happening, so she just kind of does it because she wants to get the hassle out of the way. Marisa does it because she thinks it's fun, I guess, to do some Danmaku stuff. She thinks it's fun to just beat up yokai, which that's what all the monsters are called. They're called yokai. But there are humans, there are other beings in the world that exist. They all try to coexist in this world that lives where only the, very strong yokai live. The demons, sort of, if you want to go that far. Like, say that, maybe a vampire or a werewolf or mermaids or something like that. If something like that exists in our world, they would, if they died, or Like, say, if they tried to find a new place to live peacefully, whatever, they would go here, because this is where all of these beings live together peacefully, because this is a very lazy-esque place to be. It's Gensokyo, so that's all fun and dandy. But while they're here, though, they only fight using Danmaku just to get out of the way, because the people that watch over this, they don't want people to fight all the time. They mean they can have feuds, they can hate each other, whatever, and that kind of thing. That's all fine and dandy. But I don't know. There's never been actually any recorded evidence of yokai actually dying. If they did die, it's not in Gensokyo, if that makes any sense. I will mention this as well right now in the game mechanics or whatever. When you, let's see here, you with the monsters here, they do drop a lot of items like the brooch, the red claws, and all that good stuff, but they're not really worth anything. If anything, the only good items you get are usually from the chest here. And they can be the same exact item, like we already have a number of red scars, but sometimes the red scars can give like a lot more HP. In fact, let's take a look at some of these. So let's see, these sharp claws give 4% critical chance and a 10% drop rate. While the hard nails, they got a lot more damage. Plus 10, plus 1% of crit chance. Let's do this one. There's no downside to it, so that's nice. As for red scarves, you get 19 more HP, so that's nice. And the brooch, no. Alright. So yeah, while the monsters do drop some equipment and such, though, just bear in mind about it and try to remember to look it up. Not like immediately, because there's a good chance that the equipment that you get is not really all that great. So bear that in mind. Just keep it in mind while you go by, because you may find another good piece of equipment that is really, really good. Now that we're here, yeah, you shouldn't be in a hurry at all. Probably nothing. Well, you know what? We gotta take a look anyway, so whatever. So, a little change of view. We take a look at the Misty Lake, which is the lake that is... It's the lake that is just in front of the Scarlet Devil mansion, which is where Remilia lives, and Remilia is the mistress of that mansion. So, if anything, Remilia being the being the mistress of the manor is kind of doing something different, and actually is doing something by herself, actually, by going out and about doing this whole incident resolving thing. So that's interesting. Get rid of you, get rid of all of you. You are all fairies, you all need to go away and go Q. Because that's another thing, they all just go Q when they die. So, yeah, fun stuff. Get out of here. Is that the cabin that they were talking about there? Because that's not a cabin, that's like a cabana? Is that what the word is? Cabana? I'm gonna pop these pots here. You can still go to the right, though? What's over here? Pass. I can't go up down. Alright. Just keep going. Get some pots. Another chest here. More red nails. Alright. Well, I guess we can only go to the cabana, so I guess that's fine. Alright, well, let me take a look at some of the equipment one more time, just to see here. Holy cow! Oh yeah, these are nice. I'll definitely equip that, because that's some nice stats it's giving. Like, some really nice stats overall. Alright, so red scarf, anything here? No. brooch. No. No. Alright. Well, that's, everything seems to be looking good. Little newspaper clipping of, like, this... Oh, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, this is in the newspaper, yeah. I wonder if we can actually get a look at it and see if we can actually find it here. Well, let's see what we can find. See if we can actually get a good look in this cabana of sorts. I'm pretty sure it's a cabana. I know I could be wrong about that, but whatever. Well, hello. You're a different fairy than usual. The vampire. Yeah, she is the vampire. But there is another vampire. We'll go to that as if we ever get to that, so we'll see. Mokuli Bibi. You know what? Mokuli Bibi. Maybe, baby. Oh my god. I cannot! Well, I guess she won't leave, so I guess we gotta make her leave ourselves. So, our first boss fight is with Luna Child, who is one of the three mischievous fairies that is in Toho 12.8? 12.8 or 12.5. I think it's actually 12.8. I could be wrong about that. Okay, so, rule of thumb, as far as I know these boss battles, unless you're really hurting, do not, and I repeat this, do not break open the pots, because the pots are what give you health, and they drop health, whatever. So yeah, don't break them. Alright, so I think now's a good chance to show this, so... Boom. Boom! Look at how much health Luna just dropped. Like, she dropped so much. Like, so much. There you go. Demon Lord's Cradle. Ooh. That didn't sound good. And that's coming from the mansion. That's also not good. Not good at all. Oh great, so fairies are in here now, and they're actually crowding the whole manor. So I guess we gotta clear up a little bit, and just get rid of some of the fairies here. Thankfully, with this new equipment that we just got from that chest, whatever, these fairies are not an issue. So we'll just keep beating them up, do that, have fun. But one thing I will mention before we actually keep continuing, though, if I attack this fairy and take a look at the bottom left here. When you kill a fairy, you do gain some more of that purple stuff back, purple diamond back. So that third special you saw at the very end, at the end of Luna Child's, the battle with Luna Child, that was the third special you have, which takes the purple diamond, and you only get purple diamond back once you kill more enemies. So the third one is more of a nuke, and you have to rebuild it when you actually get by. So try not to use it as much, because it's still a thing. Alright, so is there anything up here? Well, there's Mei Ling, who is the gatekeeper of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. Wow, I flew! I flew! Is there anything over here? Not a door. I can't do anything about. Is that police tape? Where did they get police taping? This is a fantasy world! Why is something like that in this game? That is so weird. Ooh, treasure chest. I'll take that. Alright. Well, let's take a look at the equipment here real quick while we're here. I will mention this as well. When you get new items, they just kind of go down from when you equip it. So we just equipped these nails, and we just got these 3 hard nails. Like, just now. So it'll always just keep going down, and you can't I don't think you can organize them. So there's that bad news. But it's not bad. I mean, you can still tell which one's the newest, at least. So that's nice. Before I talk to Mei Ling there, is there anything else I need to know about? Any other treasure chests? Well, there's you. Get more health back, I guess. Oh, hi! Fairy! Fairy! Holy cow, very strong! Very strong! Very strong! Oh, that's a stupid pun. That's honestly a very stupid pun. My apologies for that. Oh well. Alright, so oh wow. This mention goes on actually. Wow. This is part of the mansion I never actually explored. This is still new to me. So yeah, these new spots here, they're new to me. So yeah, this is interesting. What? I can go back to my room? What? Really? Really? Wow! I'm surprised at that little detail. Wow. Nice. I didn't know that detail. That's good to know, though. Well, I can go back to my room anytime I want. Nice. Yeah, those are definitely do not cross signs. So, wow, that's a detail I didn't know was there. More fairies here. Wow, this place is big. Well, it is big. Yeah, it shouldn't be that surprising that this place is big. Because it's a freaking mansion, so... What happened? What happened there? What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get over a cough, and my laugh just kind of sounded weird there. But wow, that was new. Oh, I know what this is. And yeah, I know that's what that is. We may go back there later. I'm not sure if we do or not. Again, this is all still fairly new to me. So, yeah, forgive me if I'm going to places I shouldn't go to. But, yeah, it's an interesting thing to know. We did get a new item, though, which is a sapphire. Sure, I'll gladly accept that. Alright, so, Mei Ling, how you doing, girl? Wow, you look like you're asleep already. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of books here. Alright, so, hi Mei Ling, how you doing? Patchouli! Translation: we got jacked up. that's pretty much what it means. So destructive, couldn't see anything. So, so we don't know who just did this. So that's no good. Well, this is interesting. Apparently something really big just attacked the Scarlet Devil mansion, but the second we got here, it's gone. That and Sakuya, ever since the opening cutscene, we haven't seen her since. I wonder where she's at. Alright, well here's our first option, or our first instance where we actually can choose our stage here. So we can go up here to the Bamboo Ravine, or go down here to the Bamboo Forest of the Lost. Now, before we go up there, though, we can go here to the library, talk to Patchy here, because who wouldn't talk to Pacholi? Pacholi's so cool. And we can save. I'm going to save over that because that was the save I had before I started this thing. So that was a save of me exploring a bit, getting used to controls, etc., etc. You know, all the good stuff. Alright, so we got a new skill, actually, and it was Demon Lord's Cradle, I should say. Heartbreak's the one that is ranged. So we'll use this one instead. So that'll be good. And then we can leave whenever we want. I don't know if we actually ever go back to the mansion. I don't know that off the top of my head. So your guess is as good as mine. But I think this will do for now. That is the prologue done and over with. So now we are entering chapter 1. Who's the perp? Good question. There's no telling who it is. So we just gotta go explore a little bit and find out a little more about it. So next time then, I guess we're gonna go explore a little bit and find out a little more about who the culprit is and what exactly is going on in this land. So, I hope everyone has enjoyed this episode so far. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see a little more. Follow everything, all the Twitters, all of the stuff you want to follow to watch more. And yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed this one, and hope everyone will stick around for the ride. Because being the first episode, I kind of didn't know what I was getting myself into. So, you may have to forgive me for that one, but part of the ride. We're experiencing this together. As my first time doing this on this channel, and your first time seeing me on this channel. So, yeah, good stuff. So, with that said, this is Kibatu. And until the next time we feel charged with joy, goodbye to you. Laters!